Welcome to She Navigates Child Welfare, where every episode reveals the power of family, healing, and reunification.
When her She Navigators program opened up, I was happy to be here in the house amongst professional women in a professional atmosphere to show me how to be a better mother, how to take the things that I learned and apply them now in my life. And it turned everything around.
At She Navigates Child Welfare, we believe in the strength of families and the profound impact of reunification. Each week, we bring you heartfelt stories of perseverance, love, and the unwavering commitment to family restoration. Through the voices of those who have navigated the complexities of the child welfare system, we shine a light on the journey of healing and the path toward reuniting families.
And they have accepted the petition for my children to come home.
Now, here's your host, Toyia Conway-Hampton.
My name is Toyia Conway-Hampton, and I'm your host. And today I want to talk to you about a special meeting that happens with our children, foster parents, social worker, and ourselves when they're in care and they're in placement. So when our kids are removed from home and they go into a very new home with a person that eats different, thinks different, maybe prays different, house rules are different, this very important meeting, I want to send and pay homage to Denise Goodman, who created it. I had an opportunity to play a part in some of the development, but overall, she came up with this amazing idea, and I think it's so phenomenal that I utilize it in my services today. And this meeting is called an Icebreaker. Now, the Icebreaker is something that you hear often when you're thinking about training or when you're going to a meeting. They do that because it kind of breaks the ice. It's the same objective, but it's more deeper and in detail. So one, who should be present? The birth parent, the youth, if possible, the social worker, and the foster parent or whoever that parent is caring. If it's your auntie, your uncle, your family member, it doesn't matter. This meeting is amazing. Now, when should this happen? Right away. Soon as those kids are removed and replaced, or removed and replaced, removed or replaced, removed and replaced, both, we need to have these meetings. What this does is it allows the child to get their needs met. When we all have a conversation about the things the child like to eat, the child's bedtime, maybe some of the child's sleeping habits, maybe your kid like a blankie, and moving into a new home with somebody new, family or not, they may not be aware that this kid needs the blankie, or this kid is allergic to peanut butter, or this child have nightmares or night terrors. This information, the way it benefits the child is they can have a smooth transition. And then once the child is coming back home with the parent, there should be another icebreaker meeting, which means the foster parent, caregiver, or family member would at that point say, okay, right now, say for instance, you got a child that's being potty trained. This kid is, he's doing really well on his potty training. Maybe at 4 o'clock, we send him to the bathroom. At 6 o'clock, we send him to the bathroom, and then he'll have a dry night, right? These are the conversations need to have for the benefit of the child. Now, sometime as a mother, I had 7 of my children in care. I found it very challenging to even want to talk to the foster parent in the very beginning until I learned better. Once you know better, you get to do better. So after learning that I can speak with her and have a conversation with her, it made it much easier for us to communicate my son's needs. And once they was replaced, we had a few conversations that could be quote unquote considered an icebreaker. So what I'm asking you to do is to make sure if you or someone you know have kids in care with a different person other than themselves, again, it could be family. The icebreaker still needs to happen for the benefit of the child. We need to know, sometimes they want to go to church. Sometimes their beliefs are different. You, as a foster parent, can't force them to go to church. But what you can do is have a conversation with the parent about their religious beliefs and practices. So Let's summarize what we talked about today. Who should be present? When should it happen? Who should be with the child, and what's the benefit? Thank you so much for allowing me to share what an icebreaker is. Make sure you're having them. Thank you.